Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, having 4 kids under the age of 5, even going to the grocery store, can be quite an adventure. I know that because with 3 kids, it can be an adventure. But our next guest makes it a point to do much more than that and explore the city every week, and she's officially my hero.
It's true. She might be sainted. Amber Storm writes about these adventures in her blog, Milwaukee by Storm, which you can find in the pages of Metro Parent magazine. Welcome to the Morning Blend.
See, I think you should have been a meteorologist with a name like Amber Storm.
You should have.
Yes, I get that and some other.
I bet you do.
Is that your married name or
Yes,
your maiden
married.
name? Okay.
Yeah, I upgraded.
Yeah. This is so
it.
great. I think it's wonderful, but you know, a lot of people want to start a blog and they never really, you know, maybe they don't get it focused or whatnot.
Yeah.
Why did you start a blog?
I actually really wanted to volunteer. I had done some work with nonprofits in the past, and I found out about all the amazing things that are going on in Milwaukee. And so I really wanted to volunteer and get involved with these organizations, but I was at the time pregnant and had 3 kids, and it's pretty hard to volunteer at that stage in your life.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Let's just get through this. 4 kids under the age of 5. So
Yeah.
Tiffany and I, our first question was, are any of them twins?
Yes.
And you said yes. And here's the amazing part about it. So you've got 4, 2, and 6 months.
Yes.
And the twins, of course, are in their terrible 2s.
It's crazy.
You've got twins that are 2.
It's good though. I was just speaking with somebody about how they all actually interact and they sort of play with each other. And sure, there's fighting and arguing, but it's been really good. And going out on these adventures, I think has actually given them an opportunity to like learn how to be a family unit and like
I get that.
along with each other.
I like how she's like, it's been really good.
You're going to have 2 middle children, though, basically.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
it's
vying
wild.
for all that attention for the rest
But they
of their
sort of
lives.
have each other, so there's that
Okay.
they, you know.
There are going to be moms who look at you and say, how do you have the energy to kind of plan an adventure? They're going to feel like, I could never do that.
Yeah, a lot of it is actually not planned. We wake up and say, we're going to just go to a park today, or we're going to, there's something going on at the museum, we're going to go to that today. We also have memberships to some of the places in the city, which makes it easy to just pick up and go.
Where's this?
That is at the Urban Ecology Center in Washington
Love that
Park.
place.
So they have
Okay.
3. They have 3 centers, and that's the Washington Park one.
Okay, I haven't been to that one, but I love the Urban Ecology Center.
Yeah, and there's so much like programming that all these places do that we want to participate in it and you know help these other organizations sort of build up the community in Milwaukee.
What's it like bringing kids on these adventures? Because some of them, I can imagine, if you're going to a museum, you know, it can get a little crazy with kids.
Oh, absolutely. There are sometimes that we have to cut our adventures short and leave if there's a temper tantrum. But that's the thing, we do them often enough where we just get out the next day and try it again.
Okay.
Is part of your philosophy kind of introducing your kids to the city in which they live and helping build sort of an appreciation for that, for nature, and for what we have that exists right outside our window?
Very well said. Yes, absolutely. I think it's really important that they know their community and they get to see all the really amazing things that we have in Milwaukee. So,
Yeah.
What are some surprising things that have happened from having a blog like this and talking about doing these adventures with your kids? Because I could imagine women on both sides saying like, oh, wow, I can't do that, or you must be really rich to be able to afford to do all these things. Then other people saying, how can I be more like you?
right. It's a combination of all of it. We try and do a lot of free stuff because obviously we have small kids and, you know, money can be tight. So we do a lot of parks and we do a lot of nature centers. But, you know, a lot of it has been really exciting meeting people. One of our adventures was just with me. They're not all with my kids, but I went out to lunch at El Rey Mexican food market. And I didn't even know how to order lunch, so I sat on the counter or sat next to a really nice man at the counter, and he helped me order lunch, and I ended up having lunch with a stranger. So the most surprising part has been just the people I've met and making friends with some of the readers. It's been really nice.
And getting out the door with kids sometimes can be just the adventure's over when you walk out the door.
I want to record that sometime for somebody to see me like, you know, like wrangling all my children.
Yeah, because sometimes it's not pretty.
Oh, no.
So what I wonder is about when you pack things up with kids, I bet you also plan to pack your patience.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I think it takes patience to travel and go places with kids. And your
kids,
kids,
a lot of deep breaths.
Yeah, a lot of deep breaths.
But also there's a lot of foreshadowing. We have like a Team Storm meeting before and after we go, and I'm like, I tell them this is what I expect.
You need to call it Storm Team.
Right.
Yeah. Storm Team 4.
Yeah, Storm
We
Team
just
4.
named your bunch.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate
Now
it.
you're TMJ4 branded. Storm Team 4.
So you guys, I'll write that at the bottom of the blog.
Yeah, you got a blog about that. What happens in these Storm Team 4 meetings?
I just tell them what I expect, where we're going, some sort of things that we expect.
Oh yeah, Scott Steele's
Scott
giving you
Steele.
the thumbs
We
up
just
for
named
Storm
her
Team 4.
4 Storm
Do you like that?
Storm Team 4.
It's good stuff you said.
Just expectations, and that we're excited to have fun, and what they can do, and then we meet afterwards and say like, it was super awesome, you guys did a great job, or better try next time. We'll give it another shot.
Well, what's great for people reading too your blog is that you've got your top 10 picks, and they're going to be in June for families to go do adventures around the cities.
Right. So Metro Parent Magazine features my blog, and I wrote that article for their June printed edition. So that should be coming out soon.
It's great.
Just a way to find out maybe some more obscure things to do in the city. Just to switch it up and do something different. So
nice to get ideas.
Yeah. Like I said, you're my hero.
Well, thank you.
I love it. Yeah, it's really great to meet you. I think a lot of people are going to be inspired by you, as they should be. Milwaukee by Storm, she's got the kids that are now known as Storm Team 4. She's got a blog about weekly adventures in Milwaukee. She's got her top 10 on right now. You can go to milwaukeebystorm.com, because later today, hopefully, she'll blog about their new branding message as a family. We love it. So great to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. And before we head to break, we're going to take a look at our, there it again is, metroparentmagazine.com is the website.